Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on the amazing occasion of this monumental discovery. As you may have heard over the past few days, the Supervisor of Buildings and Grounds, our staff, and I recently discovered what appears to be a treasure chest. Upon further investigation, we learned that the contents are not actually a treasure in and of itself, but rather a key to an elaborate treasure hunt. Centuries ago, this treasure was hidden, and the whereabouts passed down generation after generation to the forefathers and the founding fathers of the town of Wappinger. With each generation, stages were added to make the discovery more difficult. We've essentially been given the keys to an elaborate treasure hunt and a time capsule with no specified date of opening. As representatives of the great town of Wappinger, we feel that there is no better time than now than to carry out what the original owners of this treasure intended. Return it to the people of the town of Wappinger. The treasure hunt is open to all interested residents in the town of Wappinger, and it will likely take about 2 months and will start immediately after this press conference. Once we discovered this treasure chest, we found a scroll inside that contained a clue. It read, and I quote, "To access the tools you'll need for this game, find the town supervisor and tell him my name." I am proud to tell you today that we've actually answered that clue for you and essentially included it in the name of this game, the Captain Kidd Treasure Hunt. And today, we are officially announcing the first clue for our treasure hunters and their families to find. And I quote, "Avast me hearties, ye near the mark, where time sails back in this village park. With cabins and tales of the days of yore, the past be waiting, go start to explore." The rest of the puzzles and clues will be in the forms of riddles and codes. They'll be fun and challenging and can be solved by all ages, perhaps with some assistance from the adults. There are a few ground rules that we do need to cover. First, always have with you someone who is of 18 years old or older. In fact, our younger treasure hunters would have had their parents' permission to sign up to participate. Second, some of the stages have set hours that you will be able to access. Plan your visit accordingly and ahead of time to make sure that you won't run into any problems. Some of the stages have made special accommodations for our treasure hunters for that week and the stage that it will be active on. Please respect the people and the grounds at each stage, as they were all kind enough to allow us to participate and use their property. I wholeheartedly encourage everyone to take part. Our amazing staff in my office and our Parks and Recreation team have worked so hard and long to organize the stages, as our forefathers would have originally intended. In a way, this is going to be very fun, challenging, and even educational. At the very least, we hope that you discover things about your town that you never knew existed, whether that's history or a historic site. That concludes today's press conference, and at this time I would like to open it up to questions.
Does this cost anything? Is it free?
Yes, so it will be free for all town of Wappinger residents. We are so grateful to our sponsors who allowed to make this treasure hunt possible, and we are proud to offer this at no cost to residents to participate.
Hi, so my sources say that we have captured images of Captain Kidd. Is this him?
So that is not Captain Kidd, but I can tell you that local legend says that in 1696, Captain Kidd buried his treasure somewhere in the area of the town of Wappinger, and that legend is what we are following through on this treasure hunt.
Are we gonna get rich from this?
So, you will not get rich monetarily through this treasure hunt, but we do hope that you will gain another form of wealth, and that is a pride in your community and a sense of belonging in your hometown. So we do hope that throughout this event and this treasure hunt that you will be really, really proud of the great town of Wappinger. That's all the time we have now, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, be sure to follow Town of Wappinger on Facebook, Instagram for more updates, as well as visit our town website, www.townofwappingerny.gov for more details. Thank you so much.